Cowabunga, dudes! This is Double RPG here with another 2 Cents video on the 2 Cents block just for you. Yes, I was speaking in the speech of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, aka my childhood heroes. That and video games were like my whole world, and seeing that comic book being hit with a cartoon series, action figures, movies, and video games were like a dream come true, and they did. Speaking of video games, what you see me playing is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project on the NES, where it was the second game to be officially called TMNT under Konami handling the license. If you thought the first TMNT game we got was called TMNT in Japan, well, you can guess again. Anyway, this game is my favorite beat-em-up and favorite Ninja Turtles game on the NES. It fixed the flaws of the previous game, made the hit detection so much more accurate, and new super moves were added in for more flavor. Awesome! Since this game has no chance in hell for making it onto the Virtual Console, since Konami no longer has the license of TMNT since Activision now has it to make TMNT games based off the upcoming CGI cartoon on Nickelodeon, I give you a full endorsement to pick this up at a video game vintage store, as you will have fun playing this by yourself or with another player. It is so worth it, as Konami games were king on the NES and Super Nintendo, along with Capcom. Alright, now it's time for me to give you my 2 cents on this topic. Since it isn't anything that is video game, Nintendo, or Wii U related, I have to share with you my thoughts on this because I can't even let this pass up. Last week, a website named Latino Review posted a leaked script of what the upcoming Ninja Turtles movie reboot would have been like if it were to be passed. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Ninja Turtles movie reboot is being handled by Michael Bay's production company known as Platinum Dunes, and the guy is producing the movie while Jonathan Liebsman is supposedly directing the film. Some of the things that were in the leaked script were that April O'Neil and Casey Jones both end up as a crazy ex-couple, the Ninja Turtles were from an alien planet, Michelangelo has this romantic affair with this chick from his own race, and the Foot Ninja were transformed into this covert ops military where the Shredder would be reimagined as this war commander named Colonel Schrader. I really don't know about you, but what kind of crack was Michael Bay and his crew at Platinum Dunes smoking when they came up with this? It isn't just me and the fans of the Ninja Turtles who were extremely negative towards this direction, but even the co-creator Peter Laird expressed his discontent about this potential script if it were to pass. Here is his statement. I think the script that I read is so fundamentally flawed, and, more to the point, so not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, that trying to make piecemeal changes to it in an effort to make it into something halfway decent is probably a fool's errand. In my opinion, the thing should just be tossed out, deliberately forgotten, and the process of generating a new script, really a new outline, then treatment, then script, should be started again. Amen to that, Pete. I couldn't have said it better than you right there. However, the problem is that the initial script is only half of the story, as Michael Bay responded to the leak, but what he gave was another bullcrap calm-down response. Here's what he stated from this whole ordeal. The leak script that different sites continue to comment on was written well before I, or anyone at Platinum Dunes, was involved with the project. That script saw the Shredder a long time ago. This is tired old news. Wait for the movie! With the ill-timed Shredder pun put aside, Latino Review has stated that the script was made back in 2010, before Michael Bay and Platinum Dunes took interest in wanting to create the Reboot series. That's aside from the point. Do you even have the slightest clue what you are doing when coming up with something that horrendous? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are not even aliens. They are real turtles that were mutated through a scientific ooze or mutagen that transformed them into anthropomorphic beings that make them look like humanoid figures. Having them as aliens only contradicts the whole mythology of the universe that Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman has created. Michael Bay, what are you doing to the Ninja Turtles? Are you seriously trying to destroy some of our favorite pop culture icons that have become trademark places in media? Look at what you did to the Transformers when you made your movies more hip just to appeal to the little tykes instead of taking into account the dedicated fan base, as you have done nothing but bring in eye candy, crude humor, and racial allegations all together. The Transformers are not even like that. And if Bebop and Rocksteady were to come into the movie talking in slang and with racial overtones, it's like taking a piss on the original comic and the classic cartoon series in one setting. There are so many reasons why people are getting extremely fed up with your work, Michael Bay. You have done nothing to improve from what you are more notorious for, as you literally make your movies almost completely identical to the last. The same can't even be said about the current state of the Transformers movie trilogy. Despite putting in some nostalgic value into those films, you should have known the rude awakening that you were bound to get from the hardcore fans. If you want to make the movie right, then you seriously have to study the comics of both the original and the reimagining with very close detail, and you have to present those things very correctly. Take a look at the first live-action movie. While there were some alterations, it remained true to the comics all the way, and it became a really big hit. Michael Bay, I seriously believe that you have no idea what you are doing. I really think that you and Platinum Dunes just need to step off the project and have someone far more superior than you, like Joss Whedon or Sam Raimi, take the reign on the project, because they followed things more closely when they worked on the Avengers and the Spider-Man trilogy individually. Just remember that taking risks like what you are going for is going to put you in bigger hot water than how things are at this time. You cannot screw this up for the Ninja Turtles, because screwing up another pop culture phenomenon, like with how you've done for the Transformers, is going to make more people very, very angry at you. Seriously, Michael Bay, watch your step. So what is your guys' take on the initial script? Do you think that it would be an interesting take? Would you rather see someone else take the work of the Ninja Turtles reboot? Or do you believe something else should work, like doing a movie adaptation of the reimagining from IDW Comics? Make sure to leave a comment below to notify me of your own 2 cents, and be sure to rate this video and subscribe to my channel for more content coming from me in the future. This is RRPG signing off, and thanks for watching.